Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to my new class. Today's topic is internal structure of earth. We all know about what is earth, but today we will detailedly discuss about the form and structure of the earth. Well, let's move on. Actually, the crust, mantle and the core are the three layers that make up the earth. Here in this figure, we can see that this yellow color, the center of the earth lies, that is called core, and here that is called mantle, and finally the small layer that is called crust. These three layers that make up the earth. Well, the core only forms 15% of the earth volume, whereas the mantle occupies 84%, and remaining 1% is made up of the crust, small layer, this small layer that is called crust. A very thin layer, actually the outermost and the thinnest layer, that is called crust. Here we can see that this one, actually the surface of the crust is the surface of the earth. All of the earth's land form, actually mountains, plains, plateaus are contained within it, along with the oceans and seas. We can see here. Okay, the crust mainly two different type of layer. That first one is continental crust and second one is oceanic crust. We can see here the crust, continental crust is generally much thicker and less dense and lighter than the oceanic crust. Actually 75 kilometer thick. Here we can see this one is called continental crust. And geologists refer to the continental crust material as shale because its main components are silica and aluminum. And what is oceanic crust? The oceanic crust is thinner and it is actually about 6 to 11 kilometer thick, and its main element actually SiMa, silicon and magnesium. Now let's move on the mantle. Actually this one outside the outer core, outside the outer core lies the mantle, which is about 2900 kilometer. Understand? Well, the inner part of the mantle is called the asthenosphere. The inner part of the mantle here called the asthenosphere, and the outer part of the mantle is the lithosphere. This one is called lithosphere. This part is called lithosphere, and which is about 75 kilometer thick. Well, finally we will discuss about the core. The Earth's core is divided into a relatively small inner core and a much thicker outer core, which has different properties. The inner core has a radius of about 1255 km, which is about 20% of the total radius of the earth. Here we can see actually outer core and inner core. Outer core 2900 km to 5100 km and inner core 5100 km to the center of the earth. And actually the core is made up of nickel and iron. Here the highest temperature actually 3000 degree Celsius. Well, this all about the interior structure of the earth. Here I try to figure this on and this on. I think you all guys understand this topic, the internal structure of the earth. Thank you.